Yes, if you've read the title correctly, it is well and truly over. But not grounded, you silly billies, the Grounded Gladiator Challenge. And I will explain more about that as the video goes on, but you're probably wondering why I'm voicing over this. Unfortunately, during the whole recording, my video messed up for the first round and my audio for the remaining rounds. So this video in particular is going to be a little bit different. The first round is from the perspective of our Gladiator, Twisted, so my audio is going to be a little bit off, and the remaining rounds I'm going to show the best bits whilst commentating over it, so that poor old Twisted isn't talking to himself. See that bad boy down there?
What is that? I've never seen that before.
You've never seen a giant grub?
No.
It's not started yet. It's not started, but feel free to go down and kill it. He's in your arena. Kill that giant grub. I like how you run up, it says like threat detected, and it literally does nothing. It just sits there and just floats in midair.
Could you find this in the actual game?
I don't actually know. I've never seen one this size before. It'd be amazing if you could. That's a little test around for you, mate. Get down in that arena, boy. Get down there. You want it to be a surprise? Do you want me to just spawn the bugs in on you, or do you want me to let you know what you've got first?
You can just spawn them in.
Here we go. Twisted. Gladiator Twisted. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You look ready. You look ready. Right. Let's do this. First round. First round. Obviously spiders. How good are you spiders?
I'm good, except for the Black Widow.
Yeah. And I'm guessing, like I said, you've probably seen this before. I imagine you have. So you sort of know what's coming in certain rounds, which is probably helpful for you. You can prepare yourself.
I'm glad I'm getting rid of the Black Widow, like, first.
Yeah, that's probably one of the hardest rounds. So yeah, you're getting that out of the way. Nice, sweet. No deaths on the first tier. So would I be right in thinking that you know exactly what's coming up next in this tier 2?
Yeah, I'd say.
I see that. That's a sign of a true fan. Fist bump to you, Twisted. Right. Get your weapon out. Get your weapon out. I'll spawn him in. Go. Catch off guard. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The orb weaver lasted no time at all. It's jizzing on you. Watch out. Oh, look at that perfect block. Even with the latency, the cross-Atlantic latency, it's no match for Twisted. He's been practicing, by the way. For anyone that doesn't know, he's been practicing with one of our Discord members, Rude. So this is the sort of preparation I want everyone to have that does this. Absolute beast. Just took him down so easily there.
What mode is this on, by the way?
Mild.
You made me
wiped them out.
You made me fight a Black Widow, on Woe mode. I kept dying.
Woe mode. That's some good. Wow. It's like Yoda and like Luke Skywalker, or like Mr. Miyagi and teacher student training there.
That's what I'm saying.
Mode. Yeah, that's mental. It's good for me.
Yo, Venom is annoying.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's an absolute killer. That's usually what gets most people. Oh, there you go. You've got all the babies. That's sweet.
Killing babies.
That'd be best feeling in the world. Remember, you can bait her into the traps as well. That'll do some extra damage for you.
This is probably the best I've ever fought a Black Widow before, so.
You seem to be doing pretty well. On the edge of my seat. Nice!
You know, the Sour Battle Axe is probably a good choice for this so I can knock it out.
Yeah.
Well, never actually used the Sour Battle Axe, and then like, I was using it while I was training. Oh no!
Be smart. Be smart. That's it. Run.
Almost just died. I was using it during training, and I was like, hey, this is pretty good.
It's the one you get at the end of the game, isn't it, for defeating...
Schmechter, yeah.
Schmechter, yeah. You'd like to think it's fairly decent, if that's the case. Oh, here we go, stun. Is this the end? Oh! I never know, because I can't see what the health is, but...
Oh!
God, look at you two just trading blows. Like,
trading blows?
Going at each other here, yeah.
Dead.
Nice, nice. That's good. That is good, Twisted. You've got rid of one of one of the most difficult rounds, and you have done it with 0 deaths, which is decent. So Black Widow's off the tables now, so you don't have to worry about spiders anymore. That is done. That is done. That is done. Don't worry. Ignore that. That's cool. The round's over. The round's over.
Didn't count.
I literally said it was done as you died. That won't count. Don't worry. I'm not a monster. I swear. Yes, it's the ORC round, and this is the part where it starts to get a little bit different. I'm going to start voicing over it. Now, first things first, you're probably wondering why the hell am I wearing a Lucha Libre mask? And that is a good question. I honestly can't remember why I decided to wear one. I just thought it would be fun, as annoying as it was. But anyway, that's irrelevant. What is relevant is Twisted taking on these ORC bugs. The little dust mites here, and he's taken out the majority of them. And there you can see he's given up with the staff, and he's just gone ham on them. He's using his fists now just to finish off the last one there. Oh, will he do it? Will he do it? Of course he will. Of course he will. Now, on to the second one. We have the Ladybirds, ORCs, free to be exact. Again, he's got the staff. The staff was kind of a good choice, if I remember correctly, because he could do this, where he kept his distance and just shot them from afar. Oh, look at this. He's peeping them. He's taunting them. Right, back to using the staff again. He's doing some charged up shots for extra power there. Running away a little bit. A little bit of a PU55Y, but we'll ignore it. He's killed one. He's killed one. This is just as new to me as it is to you, because I cannot remember, but he seems to be killing them. He's knocked out that one. He's going for that one as well. That one's knocked out. I imagine he's going to get this one fairly easily. He's taking his time with it there. No, he has got it. He has got it. And I don't know what happened there. But the final round, this is the one where it gets very difficult. But I remember this being very easy for him. Like, he did this very quickly. He's killed most of the creatures before I've even switched into insert cam. There you go. The Bombardier's gone down already, which is very good, to be honest, to get him out that quickly. There you go. There goes the Mosquito as well. The Mosquito's out. This round, like, I haven't edited this that much. The Black Ox is out as well. They just keep going. They're falling down like flies here. Literally flies. There you go. The Firefly's gone as well, so it's just the Ladybird left. I haven't edited this much, and he's got that one as well. I'm just going to stop talking. He's done it easily. Absolute beast. So this is the infected round, and this one was quite surprising because, as you can see here, before I've even switched into my insert cam, he's killed the first tier, which, fair play, it's not too difficult, but still, it's an achievement. Now on to tier 2, we have the infected ladybugs, and again, with his staff, he's just rinsing them. They go down so quick, along with the little gnats as well. Now, tier 3 is where it gets a little bit more difficult. Obviously, it is tier 3, but because of the wall spider, as you can see here, by the time I've switched into my camera again, he's taken down most of the infected creatures, and he's only left with 2, but with his staff, keeping his distance there, using the heals very well, and he's killed the infected wall spider. I literally made a note, like, this is like a 2-minute round, if that, and he's killed it. He's killed it. So easy for him. Absolute animal, he really is. And now we're up with the bosses, and this is one of the things I did want to bring up, was the fact that I'm planning on changing the Gladiator challenge a little bit, mainly to do with the creatures. This was sort of a test, this is sort of a beta to see how people liked it, if people enjoyed it, and this is mainly the reason why, as you can see here, Twisted is just anally probing the man non-stop with his spear, and the man seems to enjoy it, or he just tolerates it. I'm not really sure which one. But yeah, he does it fairly easily and kills him in the end. The man is a terrible boss to have in the tiers, the boss tiers. And this one as well, Director Schmechter, like, it's decent, but obviously I didn't want to put the lasers in, but that's something I'm planning on doing, is adding lasers to it and mixing it up a little bit, especially with the bosses. There are other bosses I can put in there. There are different bug categories I can choose from, because these two, whenever anyone does this challenge, the boss round, the only one they find challenging is the Mantis. The other two are pretty tame, which is why I want to change it up a little bit. Think of this as like a season 1, and we're going on to season 2. As you can see here, he's killed all of the other robots. The minions are terrible. The assistant manager's pretty crap. Most of the time this is spent wasted trying to do their laser attack, but obviously I haven't got lasers in there, which is why I want to put lasers in there, change it up a little bit. But yeah, like this, it's just non-stop. You can dodge him easily. He's not very difficult, and in the end Twisted does kill him, which isn't a surprise. I don't think anyone's ever gotten a death on him, and considering he is like the big bad boss, you'd like to think you'd get at least like 1 death and it'd be a little bit more difficult. But no, the most difficult one is obviously the Mantis, which is going to be coming up right about now. There we go. Boom. Oh, I'm so in time with this. It's incredible. It's almost like I'm looking at the edit now as I'm speaking over it. It's crazy. But yeah, this is impressive, because this is the one people slip up on a lot. Normally people can get anywhere from, I'd say 2 to 3 deaths to, I don't know, 20 or something like that. No one's had 20, but around that number. I know full well I would have like 30 deaths if I had to do this challenge. Although it is on mild, like Twisted asked earlier, it's still pretty difficult. People pick up a fair few deaths, sometimes into the double digits on this one. But I'm gonna jump the gun here because this was incredible. He did the whole boss round. Like I said, the first 2 tiers aren't too crazy, not to take anything away from him, but he did the whole boss round, especially the Mantis, with no deaths, which is absolutely incredible. Yeah, he's 4 tiers in now with no deaths, so it's getting a little bit shaky. And we have the flying round, possibly the easiest round there is. He's killing them, they're falling like flies once again. The mosquitoes are dead, tier 1 is done. But yeah, it's the flying round, the easiest round, and he has 0 deaths. So I guess you guys can sort of expect where this is going. You can kind of hazard a guess as to how he's going to finish this challenge. I don't think anyone's taken that many deaths on the flying round, and he's killing them with relative ease here with his staff. Again, keeping his distance from them. And the final tier, the tier 3 of flying, and the final tier of this grounded gladiator challenge is up against the Moth. Twisted, our victorious gladiator so far against the Moth. And what do you think is going to happen? Oh, I was absolutely amazed watching this. It was just amazing, which is why it's annoying that obviously the audio and the video messed up a little bit. But there you go. He has done it. He has done it. Twisted, as you can see here, I'm absolutely flabbergasted, holding my mask on tightly just to make sure it doesn't fly off in amazement. But Twisted did it. He did it. He is the first gladiator. Remember his name. Remember his name, Twisted. He is victorious. He has done the Gladiator Challenge with 0 deaths. Season 1 is complete of the Gladiator Challenge. It is complete. Now, all is not lost, so do not worry, because he recorded this whole thing and it will be available with all of the audio, so you can check out what we're chatting about and all that stuff over on his channel. It is Twisted. I'm going to put a link in the description so you guys can go and check it out. But I hope you enjoyed this. Comment down below the sort of bugs you'd like to see. Comment down below what else you would like to see in the new Gladiator Challenge. But for now, thank you for watching and goodbye.